This poem is called Drunken Inheritance / Water on the Lungs. You were so drunk on me, I flowed from your eyes to your lips and neck, then down your whole body. Something you were unfamiliar with because you've seen it before a million times over in the way your father spilled himself into every room he entered without ever learning how to stay. That was the inheritance you tried to outrun, not just love, but the way it ferments in silence, the way it stains glass long after it's been emptied, the way it teaches hands to reach for what will undo them and call it warmth. So you chose water instead, clear enough to see through, heavy enough to survive in, something that remembers every body it passes but refuses to belong to any of them. And I chose alcohol, something that doesn't ask permission to arrive, something that slips past the mouth and rewrites the language of the bloodstream, turning the truth and the heat into forgetting. I often think I should have chosen water too. Something that wouldn't fracture on contact, something that wouldn't turn longing into something you have to swallow carefully, like glass dissolving into sweetnesses, misleading, much like you. Because as much as we mirror each other, we could never align. Because I needed to drip down your body like a slow confession the skin could ignore. But I know how you hate to feel sticky in your anatomy with emotion stuck to your skin, so you needed something you could sip without mistaking it from drowning from the inside out or being needy. So I guess I see why you could not drink me. So I filled my glass and my body myself till my heart pushed you up through my mouth and my eyes until all my organs began to overflow. As I look at all these things that have been poured out in front of me, and I realized I could no longer hold all parts of you without losing parts of myself in return, music became your antidote, not escape, but translation. A way to turn pressure into rhythm so the weight wouldn't split you down the middle and slowly remove every part of me from you, the stitch you back together again, unwhole. And poetry became mine, a way to bottle up what kept leaking out of me, but evidently, even this bottle is cracked. Because my feelings keep leaking out, this is what I get for trying to give shape to something I know will refuse containment. How ironic it was that you chose water when it makes up over half the human body. I wish my lungs could reject you the way my liver rejects the pain you caused me to have to pour. So for now, I'll treat you like water on the lungs until my organs collapse and you get swept up in the flood of what we used to be.